It has long been my custom not to give a usual homily at this Mass, and therefore it's the homily that most people like throughout the year. See, your best homily is on Christmas when you give no homily. But let me offer one thought for you today. 500 years ago, there was a family in Germany named the Dürer family. It was a large family, and two of the sons, who were very close to one another in age and bonded in a fraternal love that was unique. Both of them had a great desire to follow in the world of art. But since they were very poor, neither one could afford to go to Nuremberg to the School of Art. And therefore, they came to a fraternal agreement. They would toss a coin, and whomever would win the toss, he would go to the school in Nuremberg, while the other brother would work in the mines for 4 years to finance his brother at school. And so the toss happened, and Albrecht won. And he went to the school in Nuremberg, and his brother Albert went to work in the mines in order to finance Albrecht at the School of Art. Well, Albrecht excelled, and he became very renowned as an artist. And after 4 years of high achievement, he came back home, and they had a celebration for him. And now he said to his brother Albert, "Now it's your turn to go to Nuremberg to study art, and I will finance you." But Albert said, "My hands are so damaged from arthritis and from working in the mines, it's too late. I have lost the opportunity. I cannot go and study art. My hands are not capable of this venture." So he sacrificed for his brother. And Albrecht, the artist, made an image of hands, long fingers, damaged fingers, in this posture, looking up toward heaven. And he called this piece of art Hands. The original is lost, but many copies are made, and it became the praying hands, an image we're very, very familiar with, the praying hands. That's the origin of this image of the hands praying, and it speaks something to us, especially at Christmas time. In my own life, I've always found that somebody sacrificed for me. Somebody was always praying for me. And I have found that the hands praying for me are the hands of Christ. When I was in sin, Christ was praying for me. When I celebrated, Christ was there with me. In my worst moments, in my times of darkness, I felt the prayer, the hands of Christ praying for me. When I failed, when I felt rejected or felt left out somewhere, I felt the strength of the praying hands of Christ for me, the one who sacrificed, who came among us, took on our humanity, and said, "I will walk the journey that you walk." I want you to think about that today, because somebody in your life is a Christ figure. Somebody in your life walked with you, forgave you, sacrificed for you. That's a Christ person. Somebody welcomed you when you were rejected. Somebody admired you when you failed. Somebody hugged you when you felt left out. Somebody forgave you when you didn't seem to deserve it. And that's the journey for every one of us. And that's the celebration of this holy day. That if you're young, life gets complicated. The church doesn't always fit you. You doubt, you wonder, you get lost. When we walk through life, we carry wounds, sometimes Sometimes our wounds are not healed. We're carrying anger. We're carrying disappointment. We're carrying alienation, some separation from another person. It's a wound we're carrying inside of us. It diminishes us. And this is a time for healing. It's a time for the kind word. It's a time to remember the people that sacrificed for us, and the sacrifice, the praying hands, the gift of life given to us in Jesus Christ, is given to us to be passed on to another, so that we will become, through our sacrifice, through our love, through our forgiveness, through our patience and understanding, we will become for another the praying hands. So I want you to think about that today. Who in your life gave you a break? Who in your life sacrificed for you? Who had a dream for you? Who forgave you, understood you, and carried you when life was hard? The praying hands. That person is the image of Christ. You are loved in good times and in bad. Now, you'll go to some churches, or you'll hear some public conversation. This person fits into the church, and this person doesn't fit. At Holy Family, everybody fits. People are married a second time. They're married a third time. You are our family. You belong. People will tell you because of your color, your sexual orientation, your way of life, there isn't a place for you. At Holy Family, there's a place for you. Your name is called. You're unique. You are special. You are God's son. You are God's daughter. And the praying hands, they're praying for you. So I bless you now with a belonging, a welcoming, and a statement that here at Holy Family, there is a place for you. Your name is called, and you belong to a community of love, a human expression, faltering, but human, of the infinite, infinite love of God. Let us celebrate that now by standing, and we'll sing Silent Night. Join your hands and sing Silent Night. Come together as one people. Silent night, holy night, all is dark, all is bright, round virgin mother and child. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glorious streams from heaven above. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. A blessed Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Amen.